The diary wasn't supposed to exist. Sister Margaret knew that. She'd been the one to throw it in the fire 12 years ago, but there it was, on her bed. At 2 a.m., the lock broken, pages marked, and in the margin of page 47, fresh ink, 3 words that weren't there before. Asterisk, asterisk, I forgive you. Asterisk, asterisk, Sister Margaret was the quiet one. Not by vow, by choice. She spoke when necessary. Morning prayers, evening blessings, the mechanical rhythm of convent life, but never about herself. Never about before. The other sisters learned not to ask. There was a heaviness in Margaret's silence, the kind that doesn't want company. She'd arrived at St. Cecilia's convent 14 years ago, young, 32, no family at the service, no visitors since Mother Superior had asked once, "What brought you to us, Margaret?" Margaret's hands had stilled on the rosary beads. "I needed somewhere quiet, that was all." But quiet wasn't the same as peace. The younger sisters noticed things. How Margaret never went to the chapel after dark. How she always chose the room closest to the main door. How her sleep was light, the slightest sound and she was awake, eyes open, breath held, like she was waiting for something, or someone. Sister Jonah had asked her once, 3 years ago, why she kept her curtains open at night. Margaret hadn't looked at her. "So I can see what's coming." The diary had been her companion in those first 2 years. A pale blue notebook, the kind you'd buy at a pharmacy. Nothing special. She'd written in it every night, not prayers, not reflections, confessions, the kind that burn your hand as you write them. And when she'd filled the last page, she'd walked to the garden incinerator and dropped it in, watched it curl, blacken, disappear. That was 12 years ago. So when Margaret returned to her room after midnight prayers and saw it on her bed, intact, untouched, impossibly whole, her chest tightened so hard she thought she might collapse. The lock was broken. Someone had opened it. Someone had read it. And someone had written back, asterisk, asterisk, I forgive you. Asterisk, asterisk, 3 words, in handwriting she hadn't seen in 14 years, but recognized instantly. Because forgiveness from the departed should be impossible. Margaret didn't sleep. She sat on the edge of her bed, the diary in her lap, fingers tracing the words like they might disappear if she blinked. Asterisk, asterisk, I forgive you. Asterisk, asterisk, the ink was blue, ballpoint, fresh enough to smudge if she touched it. She didn't. At dawn, she went through the motions, morning prayers, breakfast in silence. Her hands shook when she poured the tea. Sister Jonah noticed. "You all right, Margaret?" Margaret nodded, didn't speak, because speaking meant acknowledging, and acknowledging meant it was real. By midday, she'd made a decision. She would burn it again. This time, she'd stay and watch until there was nothing left but ash. No pages, no words, no evidence that the past could reach across 14 years and find her. She waited until evening, until the garden was empty. The incinerator was old, iron, rusted at the edges. She lifted the grate. The diary felt heavier than it should. She opened it one last time, not to page 47, to the first entry. Asterisk, asterisk, March 14th, asterisk, asterisk, I can't stop shaking. Asterisk, 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 he said it was an accident. Asterisk, 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 he said I misunderstood. Asterisk, 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 he said if I told anyone, no one would believe me. Asterisk, 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 and I think he's right. Asterisk, asterisk, Margaret closed the diary. Her hands weren't steady. She dropped it into the incinerator, lit the match. The flame caught the corner, curled the first page, and then a voice behind her. "You're not supposed to burn evidence." Margaret turned. Mother Superior stood in the doorway, 58, silver hair, eyes that missed nothing. She wasn't smiling. "How long have you had that diary, Margaret?" Margaret's throat closed. I threw it away. "Years ago." "That's not what I asked." Mother Superior stepped closer. "Someone left it on your bed. At 2 a.m., I checked the security log." Margaret's stomach dropped. The convent had installed cameras 6 months ago. Donations from a wealthy family. 4 cameras. Hallways only. Mother Superior's voice was quiet. "There's no footage of anyone entering your room. But there's footage of you, leaving the chapel at 1:47 a.m. alone." Margaret's pulse hammered in her ears. "And there's footage of you returning to your room at 1:52 a.m. Mother Superior's gaze didn't waver. Carrying a blue notebook. The words hit like a fist. Margaret opened her mouth. No sound came. Because she didn't remember leaving the chapel. She didn't remember walking to her room. She didn't remember carrying anything. Mother Superior's voice softened. Margaret, who wrote in the diary? Margaret's voice cracked. I don't know, but you recognize the handwriting. Yes, she did. Mother Superior reached into her pocket, pulled out a folded piece of paper. This arrived this morning. Addressed to you. She handed it to Margaret. Margaret unfolded it with trembling fingers. The same handwriting. The same blue ink. Asterisk, asterisk, you can't burn what you haven't faced. Asterisk, 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 meet me where it happened. Asterisk, 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 tonight. Midnight, asterisk, 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 I'll be waiting. Asterisk, asterisk, Margaret's knees buckled. Because there was only one place where it happened, and she'd spent 14 years making sure she never went back. Some places don't let you leave, they just wait. The old chapel was 3 miles from the convent, abandoned, condemned, locked, but Margaret still had the key. She'd kept it all these years, in a small wooden box beneath her bed, next to a photograph she never looked at. She left at 11:30 p.m., told no one. The night was cold, clear, the kind of silence that made every footstep sound like a confession. The chapel appeared through the trees like a wound that never healed. Stone walls, broken windows, the cross above the door tilted, hanging by a single bolt. Margaret's hands shook as she unlocked the door. It opened with a groan. Inside, the air was thick, dust and rot and something else. Memory. The pews were still there, 14 rows, the altar at the front, cracked down the middle. And in the last pew, on the right, a figure, sitting, waiting. Margaret's breath stopped. The figure turned. A woman, mid-40s, dark hair streaked with gray, eyes that held too much. She smiled, soft, sad. Hello, Margaret. Margaret's voice broke. You're not real. The woman stood. I'm real enough. She stepped into the aisle, closer. Margaret took a step back. You're gone. You've been gone. The woman nodded. I have, but you're still here. Margaret's chest ached. I don't understand. The woman gestured to the pew where she'd been sitting. Sit with me. Margaret didn't move. Please, slowly. Margaret walked forward, sat. Her legs felt like water. The woman sat beside her, close enough that Margaret could see the lines around her eyes, the scar on her left hand, the small silver cross she always wore. The woman spoke quietly. Do you remember what you wrote in the diary? Margaret's throat tightened. Every word. Do you remember the last entry? Margaret closed her eyes. Yes, the woman's voice was steady. Read it to me. Margaret shook her head. I can't. You have to. Margaret pulled the diary from her coat. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Page 187. The last page. The ink was faded. 14 years old. But still legible. Asterisk, asterisk, I told him to stop. Asterisk, 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 he didn't listen. Asterisk, 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 he didn't listen. Asterisk, 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 and when it was over, he said I'd let him on. Asterisk, 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 he said it was my fault. Asterisk, 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 he said, if I told anyone, he'd make sure no one believed me. Asterisk, 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 Sister Anne was the only one I told. Asterisk, 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 she said she'd handle it. Asterisk, 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 she said she'd make sure he never came back. Asterisk, 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 2 days later, she was gone. Asterisk, 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 they said she left in the night. Asterisk, 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 no note, no goodbye. Asterisk, 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 just ... gone. Asterisk, 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 I think she went to confront him. Asterisk, 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 and I think ... double quotes, asterisk, asterisk, Margaret's voice broke completely. Asterisk, 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 he made sure she never came back. Margaret couldn't breathe. The woman beside her reached out, placed a hand over Margaret's warm, real. You're right. Margaret's head snapped up. The woman's eyes were wet. I did go to confront him. Margaret's world tilted. Anne. The woman nodded. But you ... They said you left. They said, I know what they said. Anne's grip tightened. I didn't leave, Margaret. He made sure I couldn't. The truth settled like a stone. Margaret's voice was barely a whisper. What did he do? Anne looked toward the altar. I confronted him here. In this chapel. He was a deacon. Respected. Trusted. I told him what he'd done to you. He laughed. He said no one would believe a nun over a man of God. Anne's voice hardened. So I told him I'd go to the police, and he pushed me. Margaret's stomach dropped, and I fell, hit my head on the altar. Anne touched the back of her skull. I woke up in a hospital 3 towns over. No ID, no memory. It took me 2 years to remember who I was. By then, the convent had moved on, listed me as voluntarily departed, and you, double quotes, Anne's voice cracked. You'd taken a vow of silence. Margaret's tears came fast. I thought you were gone. I thought I'd killed you. Anne pulled her close. You didn't kill me, Margaret. Asterisk, asterisk. He tried to. Asterisk, asterisk, but I'm still here. And so are you. Survival isn't the end. It's the beginning. They sat in silence for a long time. 2 women, 2 survivors. Finally, Anne spoke. I came back to tell you something. Margaret looked at her. What? Anne's gaze was steady. He's still there. Margaret's blood went cold. What? The deacon. He's still at the parish. Still trusted. Still, Anne's jaw tightened. Still hurting people. Margaret's hands balled into fists. How do you know? Because I've been watching. For 3 years. Anne pulled out a folder from her bag. For women. For complaints. All dismissed. But this time, she placed the folder in Margaret's hands. This time, we have proof. Margaret opened it. Statements, dates, names, and at the bottom, a police report. Waiting for signatures. Anne's voice was quiet but firm. I need you to add yours. Margaret stared at the paper. 14 years of silence. 14 years of hiding. Anne's hand covered hers. You don't have to do this alone anymore. Margaret's voice was barely audible. What if they don't believe us? Anne smiled. Sad, fierce. Then we make sure they can't ignore us. Margaret looked at the diary in her lap, then at the report in her hands. She picked up the pen and offered, asterisk, asterisk. Her hand didn't shake this time. Asterisk, asterisk. The signature took 5 seconds. 14 years to get there. Anne stood. Ready? Margaret stood with her. Where are we going? Anne's smile widened. To make sure he answers for every single one of us. They walked out of the chapel together. The door closed behind them. For the first time in 14 years, Margaret wasn't quiet because she was afraid. She was quiet because she was ready. We all have a moment we didn't speak up. A time we thought silence was safer than truth. Maybe you're still carrying it. Maybe it wakes you up at 2 a.m. just here, just between us. If you could go back to that moment, would you speak, or would you stay quiet?